So I'm going to get in here though and see if I can't climb this. This can be difficult. It usually isn't that difficult, but I've got wet mud and whatnot on the tires. So I'm going to have to sort of just use a little bit of, I got a certain method to getting through it. A little extra onion, one would say. I'm definitely bellied out here. Now we're in trouble because I've crossed myself up and I'm sliding off in the wrong direction. Okay, that counts. We'll count that. So I'm going to loop around here and I'll probably jump back over to where I was when that axle shaft gave up. Uh-oh. I'll just sort of kneel here and we'll try and get that line. It was right here. Okay. Holy cow. There we go. There it is. I'm gonna take it back a little because I'm gonna try to get, oh geez. There we go. I'm gonna try to get set up here. This is actually probably one of the most difficult obstacles to gain entry to. And that was it. Takes a heck of a lot of wheel speed, I guess, in some cases. But now we run into, this is where it gets like, it turns into a puzzle because you got to find the traction. And the traction is clear over here on the left, almost off of the obstacle completely. You got to get a hook in on this left side, the driver's side front. Almost let the whole rig walk off the obstacle. You can see that. And then once it starts to climb, you cut back in to the right. And then you're there. Now it's not over. You still have to try and figure your pathway out, but once you get up, it's basically done. You just let it go down. So that was that. We'll do this one this way again so you can see it from a different angle. Oof, that'll hurt. And that was the easy side of this kind of over the top climb. So that's neat. I don't want to drive through the mud, guys. So I'm trying to avoid the mud at all costs. But I'm going to set up here and we're going to do this sort of off-camber little, it's a mix of a boulder stack and a concrete job here. And place some concrete to tie these boulders in. And then to the bellied out part where it's not too bad. You can just goose it if you want and find the traction somehow. You know, I approached it a little on the slow side, but if you just get on it, you can get over it, no problem. So that's sort of done. I'm gonna sneak in this way though, come through the tube. Try to anyway. I got a dip hanger in the back. There we go. And we're gonna make it. So that's cool. We'll do this obstacle. You guys have seen this obstacle. It's an easy sort of up the hill concrete lead in to a boulder stack. It can be difficult, but it's really not. So we'll just kind of Kind of keep it moving through here. And then I'll kind of come up and over, and then we're going to come down. Bellied out, but that's what the belly dragger does, is bellies out. Just let it walk in. Just let it walk down. Just control the descent. It's all a descent. Set up here for this other obstacle. Nice. This whole stack here, this boulder concrete pile, has got so many different lines and obstacle sets in it that you really just goof around, you know, for quite some time playing with these lines. But that big round thing that my front tires are on is an old core sample. I take that back. It's not a core sample. It's also a concrete cylinder from an old sonotube fence post. So I put that there to kind of give an element of difficulty here to get over, but there's lots of ways to do it. The one tried and true method is just a little bit of whiskey throttle. Can definitely get you through. Let me try it again, and I'll show you the whiskey throttle method. Get the fronts on and then hammer it, and with any luck you'll kind of just bounce up and over. Again, I got some wet tires here which are not helping, but it's totally part of the game here. So whiskey throttle. Anyway. Oh, that's a harsh blow. Bellied out on that rock right there. It's alright. We're gonna sneak through right here. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. It's alright. We're going to get twisted up a couple different times in a couple different ways coming through here. And then we're going to kind of just turn it hard and then cut back through. I'm going to have to turn back and pull a reverse because I didn't get set up for that turn right. That's good. Right there. You see this J Concepts working for traction. These landmines, they're good tires. Ooh, full stuff right there. Nice. Now we got a little bit of ice up on top that's gonna challenge our traction here. Okay, that's bellied out good. Let's just straddle that. Now we're gonna kind of cut back down and then come across with the little side hill. Let that side hill work. Try not to flop it, and then work it down in. That's good. That's good. Okay, we got a good steep climb here. Boulder stack, steep climb with wet tires. I'm going to take the easy line here to the right and see if I can't walk up it. In which case I am walking right up it. No problem. Not at all. Not one issue. So I'm up on top now, and I'm gonna sneak it back down through here like this. Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Nice. Nice job. I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to take it wider and not sneak down that little groove. I'm going to go high, come back across for this side hill line. It's going to lead across this patch of ice right here. So we'll see if that's going to cause me any sort of problems. And it'll set us up for, oh yeah, I slid down quite a bit. We still might make it. I'm going to come across for this side hill where I've already been, but it's going to... Holy moly. One heck of a flop right there. Yeah, there we go. We'll just let it... We'll do it easy. We'll do the easy way. Kind of get over here. See how it likes that. This truck side hills pretty well. Got a good forward bias, down low, so it was a close shot. We'll find our way up another direction here. There we go. See that? Perfect. Now, sneak in here. We'll get a shot of this thing crossing up through here. It's got some good off-camber twist that happens. It's a beautiful thing. Nice. Kind of slowly walk it up. It's really easy. It's just trail stuff, so it's not, you got like a ton of technical difficulty, but it leads into a couple different sections here, one of which is this stairway. This 2x4 stairway that is quite difficult, potentially quite difficult, but we'll see how it works. We'll see what it does. I'm just going to try and slow crawl it. Look for that traction. Try and get a hook in right there. Got it. Sort of bellied out on that, what would be the right side. There we go. Nailed it. Just like that. So, I got a rooster over there, and it sounds like someone's covering its mouth every time it crows. It's kind of silly. So, I got a teeter-totter obstacle here. It is a lead-in through the snow, and everything's wet. We'll see how it plays out here, but to be honest, I don't have high hopes, and I'm probably gonna have to use some wheel speed to get up the first portion because of the wet tires. Oh my gosh. Wheel speed's hard if you're looking for control at the same time. This is gonna turn into a bouncer style teeter-totter, which it can't end well. Oof. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen, folks. Let's just see what I can do here by doing the hand of God. Hand of God on the teeter-totter obstacle. Slid off still. Slid right off. So, but anyway, you climb up, you get to the middle of the teeter-totter, and then you get oh boy, this isn't your conventional teeter-totter either. It's a swinging teeter-totter on springs. There we go. It's gonna happen. It happened. Of course, once you get down, it returns itself for the next guy. Now we're here in this sort of, it's just a trail section with boulders and stacked rocks and whatnot. Not hard. There are some tricky spots. You need to have, you know, the method down and the pathway through. It's not about crawling always. Sometimes needs a little bit of whiskey throttle. Of course, not all of it's like that. Some of it's just a mosey, just a little trail walk. But some of it can be more difficult than others. I got wet tires still, bellied out on a log there, and I got crossed up coming out of that. So let's see how this works. Oof, almost tossed it right there. There we go. Transitions from stumps to boulders to logs to rocks with various lines leading, so that's kind of neat. Approaching one of the most difficult sections potentially of this area. If you get the line wrong, it won't let you through very easy, so kind of neat. Find your way through. This section is just boulders, a pile of boulders. That lead up to a nice crest and then a drop in. That's neat. And then it takes you back. Here we are at the triangle. We're gonna try this wet tire triangle style. See how this triangle treats us. It's like it's mistreating us. We'll find our way, no doubt. Dry off those tires a bit. Catch yourself with the back tires and then just let it go. Just like that. So then what's cool is it all ties back together down here in this obstacle course section.